up, guys? Eric here with driverlineup.com, world's okayest steering wheel holder, and a very tired Jenna. I see her over there. I'm looking at my screen. I try not to ever look at my screen, but I had to see her reaction. She is very, very tired. As the title suggests, and I'm sorry about all the vibrations, there's reefers running, APU's running, and there goes the reefer, of course. So now our reefer's running too. So you're probably getting all kinds of background noise. But anyway, it's been chaos. It's been a really chaotic, more than 24 hours, I think. It's been a chaotic holiday weekend for us. I have another video that's going up tomorrow. It's already uploaded. We felt it not entirely appropriate for Memorial Day. You'll see in the video titled, well, you'll see it tomorrow. Has nothing to do with anything about, it could be viewed as insensitive just because of the nature of the topic. So that one's pushed off until tomorrow. But in tomorrow's video, which would be Tuesday, you'll see me say, have an honorable Memorial Day. And that's because I finished filming it this morning. But today is, a lot of you will watch this evening, which is Memorial Day evening, Monday. So have an honorable Memorial Day. For the families who lost someone, thank you for being a part of that sacrifice, and we certainly want to keep all that in mind. So getting to our story of this weekend, man, I think it all started for us it's just been a crazy 48 hours really since Saturday, because Saturday, we mentioned it on the live yesterday, we've picked up at FedEx in Memphis quite a few times, so we're very familiar with the process. We've also dropped off there. Very familiar with the process. The load has never been ready early, ever. Well, maybe on one occasion we checked in and the load was supposed to leave at 4 and it was ready at 3:30, maybe. So this load that we picked up on Saturday, and again, I'm repeating some of what happened in the live yesterday, but it was supposed to be picked up at 4 o'clock on Saturday. So we had kind of the Friday night off. Well, Jenna got a call Friday night from night dispatch. It was like, hey, sales is wondering why your truck's not moving. And she's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Why is our truck not moving? Because it's not moving because we're parked. There's no reason for it to be moving. And they're like, well, we got this FedEx loader. I'm not sure what they said, but she had to remind dispatch that our load does not pick up until the next day. Well, what we think happened was that sales knew and was notified that load, that FedEx load, was ready Friday night, because it was. When we went over there to check in, we kind of had our schedule planned out. We had everything, I was going to be able to sleep for a few more hours. We just had everything planned out according to what we know of that FedEx and what the dispatch says. So she goes in there at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon to check in, knowing that the trailer wouldn't be ready until maybe 3:30 at the earliest. And they immediately give her paperwork. And when we go over to get this trailer at FedEx, this loaded trailer, it's got all the paperwork on the back of the trailer too, and both copies of the paperwork showed that trailer was loaded Friday. So we're like, well, screw it, we'll go ahead and get going. So we hooked up to that trailer and we hauled ass up to New York, Syracuse. Hauled ass because they had set our appointment for 1400, 2 o'clock the next day. So we hauled ass up there, and yeah, that place doesn't ever open before 5:30 p.m. Like, it opens at 5:30 every single day, and the dock crew doesn't get there until 7:30 p.m. every single day. It doesn't ever change. So, and it's even in the directions that come with a load. So why they set the appointment for 2 o'clock is beyond me. Because we're busting ass. We get there at noon. There's no facilities. Every door's locked. There's nothing there's nothing nearby there. It's outside the airport up in Syracuse, especially being a holiday weekend. But even if it wasn't a holiday weekend, there is nothing you can walk to. We couldn't drop our trailer and bobtail to anything. There's no truck stop nearby there. Not even a toll plaza. The nearest toll plaza is maybe 20, 30 miles. And we didn't know, is someone going to show up, So we get there before the appointment. We ended up sitting there for we ended up being there for about 10 hours. And we actually thought we were going to be there today, Memorial Day. But they ended up getting us unloaded late last night. Now, before we had gotten there, we got pre-planned, and our fleet manager was in yesterday, Justin. He said, hey, can you guys go grab this one afterwards? And it was not a great load. It wasn't a great load. But it kept us moving, got us out of New York, and it did so on a holiday weekend, which we were really concerned about that. So we're like, yeah, but we can't make it. Even if and this was supposed to be a drop and hook at this FedEx, but it's never a drop and hook at this FedEx that we took it to. But even if they did come in there and there was a trailer for drop and hook, and we could get out of there like within 20 or 30 minutes, we still could not have made it to this 01 on this pre-plan. So I told him that. He said, we'll push the 01 out. It's okay. So we ended up sitting there for 10 hours at that FedEx, and they just kept pushing this pre-planned 01 appointment out, pushing it. It had plenty of time. It didn't have to be here in Indiana until midnight tonight, or 23:59 tonight. So it had plenty of time. Short little load. So I got over there at 11:45. 23:45 last night. Yeah, Jenna was asleep. I had a deadhead 120 miles. I got over at the shipper at 23:45 last night. And I was loaded with, this is a live load, I was loaded with paperwork at 12:35. Like, Jenna actually woke up when I was pulling out of there. She's like, what's going on? I'm like, we just got loaded in like 30 minutes. 43,000 pounds of milk. 43,000 pounds of milk. And they loaded that truck in 30 minutes. Paperwork was at the gate, and we were out of there. So we ran that, got that in today. But before we got to the receiver, Walmart, they had pre-planned us on a $5 a mile load. Now, this $5 a mile load, which is what we're picking up right now, is 137 miles. So a short little run, which they seem to be pretty desperate to get to go, because we've picked up loads here all the time. Well, we used to. We don't anymore. So for it to be $5 a mile, like something, maybe I don't know, couldn't get enough trucks here. There's like 4 prime trucks at doors right now. There's a whole bunch of prime trailers. There's some loaded trailers. It had to be a pretty desperate situation. But go into a grocery distribution center, and this place does like coffee creamers and stuff like that. So it's probably like there's some shelves that are bare on the kind of stuff that goes out of here. But this is my least favorite shipper in the country. No joke. This place inspired a patch that I have on my coat that says, F it, we'll do it live. well, it says the whole F word, but F it, will do it live. This place inspired me to get that patch. Is it not true? That's true, right? This place is in Indiana. I'm not going to say what it is. Some of you probably know and can guess just based on what I've said already. But they always say drop and hook, and it is never a drop and hook. And not only is it never a drop and hook, you're going to sit in the staging lot out front for usually 3 to 6 hours, and then you're going to come sit at the dock for 3 to 6 hours at least. And they're going to make you're going to think, oh, we're going to go here and drop and hook, and then we'll have 6 or 7 extra hours to get to the 90. No, you're going to be stressed out wondering if you can make it to the 90. That's this place every damn time. The last time we were at this place, we got like 10 hours, 12 hours of detention. So it's like so if it was anything less than $3 a mile, I would have been like, no, not 137 miles, not that place. But $5 a mile, like $700 or something for 137 miles. The fuel surcharge is $40, so like 18, 19 gallons will get me there. So we've been working our asses off this weekend, man. Working our asses off just on these, basically running solo loads that need to be ran, by a truck that always has hours. That's really what it comes down to. And because of that, these loads have been paying a premium. We had $3 a mile on a FedEx load. Then we got $5 a mile on this load. The load what did we take to Memphis?
Hang on.
We're being loaded right now, so that's why. So clearly it's not a drop in.
Biscuits?
Oh yeah, biscuits. Yeah. We took
From the caves.
biscuits to from the caves to Memphis. So yeah, it's been absolute chaos, man. We're tired. Like, we're running this full 6 weeks out before our truck gets in, but we are going home Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whichever way it works out, or whatever. Like
laundry, restock dog food.
Yeah, laundry, restock dog food, wash blankets. Go to the safety meeting. She's got to get some glasses. We got to get various things and stuff. By the way, I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna. She looked super hot in these classes she's getting. They're like, there was a time when a chick in nerd glasses wasn't attractive. This is not that time. She looks super hot in glasses. I'm really excited about it. But anyway, I'm bloviating. That's a side note. It's just important to me. So yeah, it's been really chaotic. So hopefully we get another load in, because tomorrow's Tuesday. So another load in before this payroll. And this week is just going to be freaking killer. Absolute killer. But I'll say this to you guys who are, because I know a ton of you are watching this, you're thinking about coming to Prime or getting into trucking. Man, you better be ready to have your life turned upside the F down. Because there is absolutely no consistency to it. It's just utter chaos. That is life on the road as a truck driver.
Lots of hurry up and wait.
Just like you go through these periods of time where you're accomplishing the seemingly impossible, and then you go through these periods of time where you're like, WTF, can I get moving? Oh, and we were at Walmart. So today's Memorial Day, and there's no truck wash where we're currently at. Like, we would have had to go 50 miles in either direction to get to a Blue Beacon or something that's open today. So we went to this Walmart DC, and this is the advantage of having a team truck and a co-driver. There were probably, I don't know, 15 empties. Probably
Which
about.
is not usually you're just happy to find an empty.
Yeah, usually at a Walmart DC, if you can find an empty prime trailer, it's like you need to shoot some fireworks and buy a lottery ticket. At this particular Walmart DC, I had like 15 empty trailers, but we couldn't go to a washout, and we were already late to this pickup. They had to push the window on this pickup. We've been like pickup after pickup after pickup where they have to keep pushing the window because they're like, hey, can you guys go get this? And we're like, only if you confirm that we cannot make it on time. So in order to not be late to this 90, because this 90 is a grocery DC, and they don't really tolerate moving windows. They only unload certain stuff at certain times in the morning. So in order to Jenna, I drove around this entire DC, all the way around the outside in front of all the trailers. And Jenna walked in the grass all the way around this DC behind the trailers, going door to door on all the prime empties to find the one that was the easiest to clean. Like, we didn't care anything about the rest of the trailer. We're like, I don't care if it's bent, damaged, like, it's got to be not filthy. Because Walmart DCs can leave a trailer looking like it got caught in a tornado.
Please God, don't let there be moldy chicken in the bottom of the trailer.
Like dead freaking bird, like, who the hell knows? We had a trailer once that had dead baby birds in it, and remember that?
Yeah.
Like dead baby chickens, like whole chickens, little dead baby chickens in it.
Yeah, it had gone to like a pet food place. It was this brand new place. It was the creepiest night. It was way out in the middle of nowhere with like lightning,
Thunder,
pitch black. We get
nice
there,
place.
and they were so nice. They're like, "Hey guys, you guys are our first delivery here. We just
Brand new, yeah. Wasn't on Google Maps or anything.
It wasn't the first delivery. It was like, I
pretty
don't know,
close.
Like, yeah. So because they had a trailer they were cleaning that was prime, they were like, "We got a trailer ready for you guys. Like, we've already washed it out." And he was a newbie, so we didn't know any better than to not believe that. So we were like, "Oh, that's great." Shine a flashlight in there. It looked okay.
It's pitch black.
The next day, when we were, thank God, checking it before we went to pick up that next load, we're like, "Oh God,
There's dead birds in here."
Yeah.
Dead chickens.
Like, stomped into the grates.
Yeah.
We're like,
yeah. So we've had
not
some
sanitary.
And we got a trailer one time at Bass Pro that we had to wash out because of where it was and all that, and it was like 2 inches of broken pallets and pieces of candy.
That one I feel like people had been like partying in, like turning the reefer on and just hanging out, and having a break in there because there's like chip containers and like the chip wrappers.
Front to back of that trailer had 2 inches of shit.
Like, there must have been like 15 dudes that decided that they wanted to vent their frustrations by swinging baseball bats at pallets or something. I don't know what they did with that trailer.
And it was the only trailer there, and we had no choice but
it was Georgia, so there's no trailers in Georgia.
Yeah, in fact, the reason we ended up with that trailer is because someone stole our trailer, a prime driver. From somewhere else, which we had told our dispatcher, don't let anyone take our trailer. We asked the shipper, don't let anyone take our trailer. And we ran it down a truck stop while ours was being unloaded. And we come back and they're like, "Man, a prime driver came and got your trailer," and we didn't even know. Like, they just hooked up to it and they were already, like, we just saw them driving off. We're like, son of a bitch. And
Fair enough.
Yeah.
If you're not attached, you're not attached.
So we lost our trailer, had to go on the Atlanta trailer hunt, and that was the only one within like 50 miles, So anyway, we found this one, and it had a lot of pallet stuff in it, but we were able to bust it out, and like there were some pretty bad ones, some pretty gnarly ones. But just the way we were synchronized, and Jenna's going door to door on all the prime trailers trying to find the one that we could clean out ourselves, the easiest. And I was just slow rolling in front of them, just in case she was like, get this one, and I could block it off, you know, to keep someone else from getting it. So, just like, damn, man, we've been productive as F this week. Like, we've really been making it happen. So we're gonna get compensated really well, but man, we've earned it. So anyway, that's our Memorial Day weekend chaos, and it's coming to a close on a $5 a mile, 137 mile puddle jumper. And it's funny because like the guy, my fleet manager is not in today, but the guy who proposed it said it as if he's like,
as if we were doing a favor.
Can you please knock this one out? And when I said yes sir, he's like, thank you so much. And it was like, dude, you're gonna pay us $700 to drive 130 miles?
What the problem is that you'll have a lot of team trucks that get upset and they only want team loads. They're not seeing big picture. They just want to run coast to coast to coast to coast to coast like the entire time, just back and forth, like big long runs. Sometimes they fail to see that you can actually make a lot of money on the puddle jumper runs. Yes, sometimes it's exhausting when you're just having to like turn them over real fast, but there's a lot of money that can be made doing the short
it
little...
stacks up, man. It stacks up fast. And not only that, this one delivers to a place that's within 100 miles of
Places
3 or 4 loads that we really want to try and get a hold of.
Yeah.
So it puts us in a really good spot for tomorrow. So
yeah, so lesson there is always look big picture. Where is it taking you, and all that goodness.
So we are ready to get home and use the home shower and sleep in the home bed for a night or two.
Use the home washing machine.
The home washing machine. We will, at least I will be at the safety meeting Friday morning, hopefully, if provided we get there on time. Jenna might. She's got some things to take care of, so if we're crunched...
This truck ain't gonna clean itself.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, I just want to give you guys an update. I want to make sure I get that video up. Watch for tomorrow's video. I think it's a pretty good one. Interesting topic. Nothing offensive or anything like that. It's just the nature of... You'll see what it wasn't appropriate for Memorial Day. So, you know, I didn't think it would, like,
You're doing the thing where you think too much into stuff.
Someone would have commented and been like, I can't believe you published this on Memorial Day. You know, someone would have. Anyway, all right, guys, be safe. Make good decisions. As always, drive and thrive. We'll talk to you soon.